Today, we're going to do a short contemplation on jealousy. And I'll start by reading from Swami Dayananda Saraswati, this book here that I have, to get us into the thinking mind to contemplate jealousy. And then we'll drop in to see where we actually fit into this. And even though, like, often these meditations are something inspiring, and jealousy is one of those afflictions, it is important to explore it, to see our nature with it, so that we can figure out the root cause and then we can help to transform it. So, the reason it's jealousy. Krishna singles out jealousy by saying that a wise person is free from jealousy. To be free from jealousy is also to be free from desire, anger, greed, false value, and vanity. Together, these are the sixfold afflictions or enemies. Jealousy is the worst affliction among the six-sided. Because a person feels incomplete, they have likes and dislikes, and that has to be fulfilled in order to be happy and secure. When someone is happy or seems to be happy, you become sad. You may think the person is happy because they have what you want, but the person may not be happy at all. Perhaps this person bought the house you wanted, married the person you wanted to marry, or got the promotion you were after. If another person has anything you value, it can create jealousy. Seeing someone's achievement, someone's success, you can be afflicted with a particular type of thinking. That's this jealousy that makes you sad. And then if we think about that jealousy, the likes and dislikes, we get to this idea that often it's based on our values. We want something because we think it's super important. Every society has false values, and these false values are taught. They grow upon you. When, for instance, the society thinks that to be single means to be lonely, this particular thinking seeps into everyone's psyche. In fact, being single has nothing whatsoever with being lonely. A person is lonely when another person does not understand him or her. Thus, if you want to be understood, you will be lonely. You can be lonely in the midst of 1,000,000 people. You can live in a house with 20 people and still be lonely, especially if you sit in the corner thinking that no one likes or understands you. So we'll go back to this notion of jealousy. And after hearing some of what a yogi would say about these afflictions, we can start to contemplate, where does jealousy sit? So perhaps you can close your eyes and think of a moment where you were feeling very jealous of another person. And tune in to why you were feeling that jealousy. As you start to let that jealousy bubble up again, notice where you feel it in your body. Is there a heaviness somewhere? Is there a sense of tension or dis-ease? Then let your mind contemplate abundance, a time in which you had everything that you wanted. Maybe you're surrounded by all your loved ones, and you're no longer wanting something more. And notice how this feels. What does sitting in abundance feel like in your body? Is there any sense of lightness? And then focus your attention on your left thumb. Feeling the left thumb. Noticing the texture around it. Notice your right thumb. And the texture around the right thumb. Then hold on to both simultaneously. Move your attention to your left hip. Move your attention to the right hip. And then allow yourself to focus on both the right and the left hip simultaneously. Move your attention to your left ear. Then the right ear. Then open your hearing through both ears. Pay attention to the left side of your mouth, to the right side of the mouth, to that plane of contact between the right and the left, right at the center. Then pay attention to the left ear. The right ear. And both. Tuning in to the left nostril. The right nostril. And open up, breathing through both nostrils. Notice how the breath comes in and sinks down to the base of your spine. Notice how the breath comes up to the top of the head. Allow yourself to be in this breathing body. And start to contemplate. How much air do you take in right now? How much air do you take in a day, in a year, in your lifetime? There's always enough air. Despite everyone around us needing the same source of that air. And if we think about breaking that air up to all its little pieces, the air flows through us as an abundant source of energy. Feeling that energy. And notice the security that we know we'll have enough air. But letting your mind go back to jealousy again. What is it that you were lacking? Then let your mind feel abundance. Knowing that you're perfect. Then see if you can settle on holding on to jealousy and abundance at the same time. Let that thought go. And settle on the thought, I am perfect, just as I am. I am perfect. just as I am. I am perfect, just as I am. Allowing yourself to repeat as many times as you need to hear it. I am perfect, just as I am. I am perfect, just as I am. I am perfect, just as I am. We'll stay here, contemplating our perfection. And with the next breath, perhaps you can give yourself a hug. Starting to tune into the body again and allowing movement. Maybe the chin goes down to the chest and you rotate side to side. Maybe you do some twisting or rocking. Feel that opposite, the right and the left. Feel yourself grounded and secure. When you're ready, we can start to open up the eyes and start to flutter them. Take a nice deep inhale and then a complete exhale. And then we'll end with one more contemplation. Allow yourself to think of one thing of the 1,000 things that you do in a day. The one thing that you're grateful for that you do for yourself. You can place your hands at your heart center if you want, as you repeat it in your head, thank you. So thank